Like everybody else, got the popcorn ready. Situation was made, turned it on. 20 minutes in, boom. And what that boom was, I had an epiphany, right? And with that epiphany, TV went off, right? So I would love to share with you what that epiphany was, as we're going to discuss coming up soon.
What's up, guys? King Drew here with my co-host.
Life first.
So today we're gonna give our perspective on the new movie Matrix 4. Check it out. If you haven't seen it, don't worry. There won't be no spoilers in here, so you'll be good.
So, all right. So what I came to was this, right? So when you guys think about the Matrix, right, and everything that we have known of the Matrix, we're literally seeing it to where we're transitioning into what someone would refer to like the Matrix, right? Now, meaning what exactly? So now, based upon the idea of Matrix, Neo, again, him being unplugged, how that could only correlate to right now is saying that we had to unplug from technology, right? Now think about it. What are we doing right now? We're about to plug even more into technology. One could say metaverse, we're heading into the Matrix, right? But in all actuality, we have always been in the real world, but getting ourselves massaged into this, a de-appreciating factor, right? That, you know what? The world itself, that it's real, has nothing to offer us unless if we're experiencing it through some kind of a, intervention, which is what technology, right? And experience these artificial worlds, right? Like how it's simulated in the Matrix, right? But you know what's interesting? When Neo took the pill, right? Think about this, right? People, essentially, he was living in a fake world, right? And then he got awoken, right? Now, to what world was he awoken into? And then think about how that is portrayed when it comes to Earth. Literally think about it, right? Right? I literally had to apply this on the spectrum because I needed, kind of going back, what came first, the chicken or the egg, creating dialogue, right? To where now I need to understand, was it the egg or was it the chicken? Was it the egg or was it the chicken? And so forth, etc. To get to this place of understanding, like, wait a minute. Well, I'm gonna, just for a second, right? Just to hear how you guys feel about this epiphany that I had, right? I would like for you to share something in the comments, right? And at this particular point, if you like hearing conversations like this, right? We're gonna keep going further into it, but I just want to share a little bit of stuff with you. I'm gonna send it back over to my man King Drew, right? Just to see how he felt, right? And then we could have a conclusion at the end.
I felt like they did a good job of making me feel a certain type of way, but at the same time, I'm like watching it from a perspective of a higher awareness, where the symbolisms, the subtle meanings that are hidden in there, that was more so what I was looking for. With this movie, it showed that, because when they were talking about it, it made it seem like, yes, they talk about the Matrix, but at the same time, it's a video game. So it's like those references is from the movie. So for me, just grasping that alone is just like, it's very interesting how they depict that. Now we're heading in a direction of going towards more technology based in terms of creating virtual worlds and being more immersed into it per se. And I feel like with this movie, it showed that. And as you can see now, in the movie, they changed the whole phone booth being plugged in via the phone. It's something different now, But for me, it's like, as I watched the movie, I'm like, what I got from the movie wasn't what I was expecting. Was the movie good? No, it wasn't good at all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's like, I feel like you're literally trying to recreate Mount Everest, and you didn't even come close. You just threw me in. Here's a bunch of people, and here's the main person. Like her, because she was more relevant per se. She got more screen time, but the other characters couldn't really connect with them because they literally felt like fill-ins. Like they came in the scene and then that was it. So for me, with the that's why I have to refer back to the first one. Like with the first one, everybody that was on that ship, there was a reason for them being on that ship. Like towards the end, I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool, but you
Right.
still left us with questions, but at the same time, underwhelming for me. But if you feel differently, please comment
Right.
down below. And if you
Right.
made it this far in the video, make sure you hit that like button so we can send this video out to other people too. So,
Mm.
you know, and and for me, hey, that's my takeaway. If you think that, something else happened or per se you got a different feeling from that, please drop it down below. That was our 2 cents on the Matrix movie. Should you go watch it or shouldn't you watch it? We'll leave that up to you. Because then it's like, hey, you could say, I watched it. And if you don't like it, you can come back here and say, hey, King Drew, you were right. So without further ado, I want to thank you guys for watching. My man Life First over here. If you want to say a little something to the people, we'll close it out.
You already know, we got to get rid of these algorithm tendencies. Until the next one, we out.